Hi, welcome to the Techsploration STEM Lab. What we're going to do today is going to be working with sound and vibration, and this goes along with our wave, sound, and light show. Now today we're going to make a chicken, and it sounds kind of strange, but it does have something to do with sound. Now for what you're going to need for this is to make a chicken is you're going to need a cup. I use a paper cup. You can also use a plastic cup. You need some string, you need a scissors, you need a sponge, a pencil, and you also need a paper clip. Now to do this, first of all, you're going to make a hole in the cup. Now I use a pencil, a sharp pencil, to make a little hole here. Now it's a little tricky, and it doesn't need to be too big, just like so. Then you're going to need some string, and for this you're going to need probably about 3 feet of string. It's not really, don't have to be too accurate with it. Now you're going to put the string through the hole. And this is a little tricky with big hands like this, but let's see what I can do. See if I can pull this through. There we go. Now this is where the paper clip comes in. You're going to tie the string onto the paper clip. Now when you tie it on, try to tie it onto the wide end of the paper clip because it holds a little bit better. And up, not like that. Onto the wide section of the paper clip. And we get that tied. Now it's got to be tied on really well because otherwise it'll pull through. Okay, now when we pull this, the string will hold on. Okay? Now that's pretty much it, except now you need the little piece of the sponge. And you only need a little cube of it. So just cut a little cube, and that's about it. Now let me show you how the chicken works. First of all, I'm going to have to get the sponge wet, and let's see if you can figure out why we call this the chicken. You put the sponge around the string. I learned about this. A friend of my daughter's came up with this idea, and she made these cups. She got all these little yellow cups, put a little beak on it out of orange construction paper and some googly eyes, and she made a bunch of these and went to the fair we have in town, and she walked around the fair going like this. And everybody said, well, what's that? Well, she said, it's a chicken, and I'm selling them for $1. And she made like $80 that day just selling chickens. Oh, you can also make some pretty obnoxious noises. So why don't you give it a try?